It's political, baby.
Yes, sir. We rolling. It's your boy Reposado Rel, aka Fleon Sanders, and you are now tuned into It's Fucking Political. To the left and to the right of me, I got some good people. So if you next up, state your name and talk your shit.
Hey, it's fucking political. You got Lenny G in the building, aka Young Chi-Town, aka Baby Boss, aka Chef Lenny.
Yo, it's fucking political. It's your boy Flatbush Funds. We here. Keep it moving.
It's fucking political. Tony Dre 605. Book on Amazon. Dating is a gamble. Cop that. Passing it on to the next person.
Hush Braun James, a.k.a. Voice of Reason, a.k.a. Hushaw Smith, a.k.a. Someone Wasn't Present This Weekend, a.k.a. Voice of Reason again. And we here, man. It's fucking political. I'm glad to see my peoples.
You know, definitely got a special guest in the room. You know, gotta drop the air horn for the homie. You know what I mean? Live from 8 at the table. You know what I mean? If y'all watch the show, dope show, y'all definitely know. You know what I mean? Give it up for the homie O.
It's good. It's your boy Oliver. I don't have an AKA, so it's just me, Oliver L. Luke on the gram. From 8 at the table, like he stated. I'm here to get fucking political.
Let's go. I love it. So we on. What up, fellas? Talk. Ladies.
Just real quick. I got to shout out Henry Fox Music on IG. Follow Henry Fox Music on IG. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody's weekend?
Everyone was great. We were celebrating your birthday.
Weekend, right. I'm like, how was your weekend? Birthday boy?
Well,
He was the last day.
Okay, no, you're a tourist, bro. Come on.
Yo, that's funny. I'm glad you said that because I went to Facebook late because I'm on IG more. So, you know, when people know it's your birthday, you get the happy birthdays, right? Mm-hmm. So I went on the Facebook page late, like probably yesterday. And I saw somebody put happy birthday Taurus gang.
Yeah.
And I started to correct them and I just said,
Because I'm a tourist.
no, but so if you know the date, you know that it's...
Right? It started 420.
420. Oh, shit.
420 is Taurus.
I'm 18th.
420 is Taurus.
420 for Taurus.
But my mother gave me that whole story how it was like almost midnight, so I would have really been the 19th.
So you on the cusp.
I'm on the cusp of being a Taurus. But no, it was lit. You know, we had a great time. People, you know, that came. People who were there in spirit. You know, so
That's a vibe, though.
How many people in this room was in there in spirit?
you. But how's everybody feeling though?
Good, man. I mean,
Good, cool. And
I had my event this weekend. Thank you. It went really well.
What's that? The Kentucky Kentucky Derby thing?
Fundraising brunch.
She's our local, you know, global fashionista.
Nice.
She's like young Drip. You know?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So,
I see
you know
it.
what I'm trying to say?
She should have more AKAs than that based on all the shit she do.
Fashion fairy godmother sums it
Ah,
up.
AKA the best designer in Brooklyn, though. Oh, talk to him.
I wish.
Nah, but she live though. Yeah. So you know, tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, 8 at the table. You know, give us a little. You know.
To give you a little rundown, my background started from a tourist. My birthday's on Mother's Day. Falls on Mother's Day this year.
Okay. Salute.
Yeah. Brooklyn my whole life. I'm in Crown Heights area. So like I'm telling you off camera, the 8 at the table wasn't even a thing. It was no 8 at the table. It was just like, yo, there was a casting for a show that's gonna talk about sex, love, and relationship. And I was like, that's up my alley. I talk shit all the time anyway. Went on there, and we had the audition, and I had you want to know what clip it was? Like give you a little.
Yeah.
So we had a clipboard, and they asked on these sex relationship questions, and I ain't like none of them. They all corny. So it's all right, fine. Tell us what you want us to talk about. So I talked about the woman's body.
Okay.
And how much I appreciate it on all levels. So I'm not the guy that is with the big butts and the fake ass. Let me change that. The fake ass and the fake breasts.
So it could be a big butt, but just not fake.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but I went a different but true route. I said I like women with saggy breasts, big areolas. I like when their vagina lips look like butterfly wings and roast beef. I like big clits. I like the pussy hairy. And they was like,
shit.
yeah, I got all the It was real, and I wasn't capping. I'm gonna say my age. I'm 35 going to 36. So this is not a young guy. I'm seasoned.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's all I prefer, but women go through a lot. So a woman can't help what she's born with. Let's be for real. So if a woman, and it's not always because she has a baby, why she could just be natural. So you see a gorgeous ass girl. Let's say you finally get with Sanaa Lathan.
Right.
And then she take off her bra and her titties down here. You gonna turn her down? Like,
Ain't nobody
niggas is still peeping that.
that's the point.
You used a very hard example to deny.
She still
like
getting
you said,
clipped, though.
Sanaa Lathan.
All right. Oh, whoever you been trying to bag,
Okay.
whoever you seen in the party, you know. So it's like that's the clip.
You should have said Felicia. You should have said something else.
I mean,
Not Sanaa.
whoever y'all desire.
I hate Harry, and even if she's hairy, she good money.
Yo, there you go. But I mean, that's the clip that, you know, they was like, yo, we need him on the show, and then we've been doing this since March 2018.
Okay.
We've been blessed. We've been on Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, On Site, all these different publications, and we had a different celebrity guest coming, but we really do it from a genuine place of just trying to get the information out there to the world about like sex, love, relationship, and everything in between. And besides that, I model on the side, Foot Locker, Foot Action, Brooklyn Circus. I've done background acting, so I've always been drawn to anything entertainment.
Right.
Anti 9-to-5, even though I have a 9-to-5. No kids.
Okay.
Single since 2010.
Yo,
I am an honest.
11 years?
Wait,
I love
wait,
it.
wait.
I be gotta get some shit then.
Wait, I'm fresher. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You gotta at least have one AKA because of what you just told us.
I mean, y'all gotta
one
give-
name, you gotta have another AKA. At least one.
Somebody said I'm necessary evil. So I'm a
So
necessary
own
evil.
that.
So
That's
necessary evil.
That's a
Yeah,
dope.
AKA
I'm gonna
necessary
find one for you.
evil.
Yo, this ain't your first and last time coming back.
Yeah.
You gonna be back.
That's one little
No,
rundown.
but let's go into how you've been single 10 years though.
I'll say this: when you,
It's 11. My bad.
yeah. So it's
Nah, we in 21. Don't do them like that unless you're going by the month. What month was it? You remember the month?
I said 11.
Oh,
Nah, but the
But
month of
single
that
don't mean he
year.
ain't been doing nothing.
fall. It
He's
was
doing
like
no commitment
fall.
relationship.
So
Like
we not in 4 yet.
Yeah.
So 10 don't go on the list.
10
yeah,
change.
But
yeah.
single being that you haven't been in a committed relationship doesn't mean he ain't been doing shit this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not celibate. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
shit.
I know it said it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That mad energy. You probably would have broke the chair. I cracked the cup.
I just see that at the table. I heard him say he's fucking. Like,
Yeah.
I know that, but like no relationship, no commitment.
You know what it is.
And break that down and why is that?
Okay, so I'm a very self-aware person, and accountability breeds respectability.
Okay.
So for me, I don't think a lot of people sit down and ask themselves why they want to be in a relationship, why they want to be married, why they want kids. And I thought about it. Society likes to push on the black community, especially we need to be married, or you need to have kids, or you need to have this. And for me, I'm just like, that's not the quality of life I want.
Right.
You know, and there's some traumas I need to heal myself. You know, so like, not daddy issues, but I got some issues with my pops, issues with my moms, and then I just seen how they live their life, and I was like, I don't want that. So it is that reason, the fear of kind of recreating that again. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna just find myself, have my fun, and that's what I've been doing. And then I didn't expect it to be this long, but I'll be honest with you, it's been very, very like a good mental and spiritual journey just with myself. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm having sex, of course, but like,
Stress free.
yes.
Okay.
And the type of woman that I attract, why I'm not no longer just gonna take her because she looks good. So it's just been, I want my next move to be my best
Your
move.
best
So
move.
I don't mind taking forever, but when I move from this chair of singleness to relationship, it has to make sense. So it's just a fear of commitment as well. Like I said,
longevity?
I get bored, bro. I get bored because it's like,
But you know what? For you to admit that, I gotta commend
and
you
I let
right
women
there
know
because-
this too. And I let women
Yeah,
know. Let me
because
just make
a
that
lot
clear.
of
Let them know.
people may feel, and if they watching, they may agree with you 100%, and a lot of people probably sitting in shit where
But
they
they're
didn't
not-
say that.
They didn't say that. I mean,
So
but,
for you to know that,
no,
yeah.
but do you feel like, all right, so maybe, well, do you feel it's a woman that can make you just change all of that? There's a woman out there in this world that can make you know what, listen, like, I could actually, you know, move from being in this single spot to fully committed to this woman and not, you know, and not be bored and, you know, really give yourself.
There are potentials. Don't get me wrong, but
He's a Taurus for real.
but it always comes back to yourself because what is the point of, you know, having a good woman if I'm not a good man, if I'm not a complete man. And that's where a lot of people, like, my background is Guyanese, so we call it shine eye. So it's like, you know, your eye too shine. You think this is what you want, but it really isn't. Like, your eye too big for your stomach.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you get it? So it's like, you see the bad girl. She got a degree. I would tell my homeboy, do not interfere with that girl because you know you can't keep up with what she got going on.
Yeah, a lot of people do that too.
And I don't mean keep up the bag. I mean,
Period.
I always believe money can be made, but it's like you as a person, individually, do you have the mental stamina? It's like a man, like to withstand that. And I'm like, yo, don't interfere with that girl, or tell her what she's walking into.
So she could choose.
Yes.
Right, okay.
So
okay.
that's where I'm at. It's like, I know a lot of great women. And then also, too, when you get to know them, they got a lot of trauma themselves, too. Yeah. So it's a good thing I didn't pull the plug. So that's why sometimes it's good. I sit back and I get to know them like, we won't work long-term wise. And then I also got access of why do I attract those type of women. I haven't figured that out yet. So
I'm happy that you here.
Yeah, man.
No, that's a lot of yo, what you've done in like a little bit of time.
My son got to get like super ill.
No, that was a little bit of time. You broke down a lot of shit. You brought me back real quick. Give me a couple seconds.
Hold on.
When I was in high
give him some.
in high school, right? There was this chick we all wanted. She was this bad. She just broke. At least when she came to school, it looked like there's no issues at all. We know that's not real.
of course not.
The dude that gets her, right? We all cheering him on. Boy looks stressed after a week or two. I'm talking about somebody that we all want. But what? You broke down shit right there. That this shit we don't know. He couldn't keep up. Boy was stressed. So it's not all about the award on, carrying the prize. If you can't, the trophy, if you can't hang with that because it don't stop. It's not a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day thing. You have to keep up with that the entire stretch.
Right. You see,
and I'm glad what you said.
That's one thing you mentioned about trauma. Like that's one of the topics we had. We had like, do you feel like a person's relationship with their parents, could affect, the current relationship?
Of course.
It's funny how you said that, right?
If somebody has daddy issues or mommy issues, do you think that, goes into their relationship?
Of course, because it's like a domino effect. Like for me, there's things we do consciously and subconsciously. And I feel like my whole life, you don't realize you in mess until you grow up and you be like, damn, this has been shitty my whole life. And then I've been passing this along to everyone. So I would say my issue with my dad was transparency. And I don't respect him for it. My mom, on the other hand, she's a Virgo. She's stubborn, but she came around.
Right.
And me and her, the way I talk to you guys and ladies, my mom listens.
Okay.
My father would always talk to me about the weather and God. I'm like, bro, come on.
What's his sign, real quick?
He's March 9th. He's a Pisces.
Pisces
and Virgos. This is
I don't know.
It's way different.
Well, my mom's a lesbian, so now I can understand.
No, my mom's is too.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? Too many people, moms.
It's a connection here
funny.
today.
That's crazy. I don't. Me, that's interesting. But with my dad, I just want him to be real. Like, okay, fine. Even if he don't want to, he might be embarrassed. I get it. Caribbean, they don't talk about things. I give him that. But
that's what it is.
That plays a role.
If
too.
a child is asking you a hit, I'm giving you the layup. All you gotta do is dunk it, and he just keep.
Obviously, it's a lot of testosterone issues in that situation, and sometimes the culture plays a major role. But a lot of people don't know how to express it because it wasn't expressed to them that way. It wasn't shown to them that way. So sometimes you got to actually look at it, from that standpoint of putting yourself in that person's shoes, and it's kind of like a agree to disagree kind of situation that the person,
that's the tough part.
they don't know, how to get it. And sometimes you can't be worrying about the spider web. You got to be worrying about the spider at the main part
But
of the day.
I think you can go to the root of what the problem is. You might be able to, hash. Like for me, I think my father is similar in that realm. I got a reading like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I was just like, yo, is my grandma around? Like, I asked her, like, is she around? I want to talk to her. Like, I want to talk to her because I didn't understand why my dad is the way that he is.
Right.
Like, he's really strong arm. Like, I know from what I've heard, she never told me that she loved him. She always put him in his her other son and like his brother in competition. They don't have a good relationship. So I really wanted to talk to her, and I was just like, "Which one talk to her?" I'm like, "I want to talk to her about my father because he's not happy. And he ain't never been happy, and I want him to be happy so bad. I just want to understand what is it like, what went wrong? What did you say to him? What did you do to him?" And I really feel like she had a big influence. So I'm like, I really want this root, so I'm gonna get another reading until she's present because I really want to speak to her. I want to know why my dad is the way that he is, and when does his happiness come?
You see, but like on the opposite side of that, it's like you see how y'all talk about your dad's, I guess, lack transparency, right? Now for me, it's just like my dad was open. Like all I saw was him taking me to different women's house and be like, "Yo, this is your auntie, or don't tell your mom about this." So all I saw him was being a player. So me growing up, what I'm thinking is about, I'm a fucking player, bitch. Like, listen.
Where the hoes at?
Yeah, like, yo.
But crazy thing is, my dad says that, but I don't think he feels it. Like, he always like, I'm a player.
But you saying that he want to really be otherwise.
Yeah, he do. Like, he say it, but I'm just like, man, bad. Like, he says it all the time, how much of a player he is, but he hurting. Like, he hurting on the inside. He ain't no damn player.
You see,
I think we're supposed to be better than our parents. My bad. I think we supposed to be better than our parents. So even if we're affected by what happens, that the original game plan is for us to be better. So we can use that. Even if what they've done left trauma with us,
right.
I feel like because we're supposed to aim high and be better, we just got to like dodge that. Kind of try to shape that. I'm not saying everybody can.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to try.
For me, I feel like I dodged it. Like, nothing that he did affects me, but he's affected, which affects me. You know what I'm saying?
You sure you're not affected by it?
I'm not affected by it. No.
That's a good question. People don't be knowing.
But my father, no, I'm not affected by it. Like, not at all. Like, he wasn't around for me to be affected by it. So, like, he was out doing drugs.
He's saying, but how you sure you're not
overall, even to now.
I'm not affected by anything my father did. I just want him to be happy.
So my examples would be like, okay, are you in a relationship?
No.
So the relationship you were in, you gotta take some accountability. Either things you've done or the things you allowed to stay longer after you witness. Like, let's say
I never saw them together. That's the thing. I never seen my mother and my father together, so it never.
But that's what you may think it doesn't affect you, because I thought so too, and then I realized the way I've been moving. It's almost like if you see Wolf of Wall Street, he thought he drove home perfect, and then when he woke up, he really fucked up his car. But he was in his haze. So I'm saying this to say that as much as you may think, and I'm not, I don't know your life, but I mean, I thought I was good. I thought, look, I'm being honest to these women. I'm letting them know what it is. But then sometimes
preach to the quiet, boy.
We can use that honesty too, though, to be manipulative, because it's like, well, I'm transparent. And the women be like, he's so open. Oh my God, I wanted more. And I didn't realize that I was kind of using that. There you go.
That don't mean you're not going to still go through shit.
Nah. You proved my point. That was their choice after finding out. Yeah. So you were in your relationship.
Still going to go through it though.
You found out certain things, right?
Yeah.
Did you leave right away?
No.
Okay, so you may think. You think it don't.
But it might.
You think because
you're here because of two beings.
Break it down.
Let's also say it might even be because of your mom.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yo, y'all niggas is talking tonight. I fucks with y'all.
That I can say. My mother, because that's the person I grew up in the house with. I think that the way I date and the way I do things is an effect of her, not him. Because he wasn't there. So it's just like, I watched her do something. Like you said, you watched your daddy do certain things.
Yeah.
I watched my mother do certain things, and I think that has an effect on my dating because my mother is super duper forgiving, and that's when I'm like, okay, I forgive him, I let him go. My father wasn't around for him to have an effect on how I
being around.
My mother does though. My mother, I'm just like, yo, the reason why I'm not good at dating and stuff like that is because of my mom. That's how I feel. I think it was more so her. I don't think it was him.
You having that insight doesn't make it wrong, but we're trying to bring another sense of it. This is a wild comparison. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Good.
With Freddie. Nightmare. Was he even ever real?
No.
It was just in your dreams.
Yes.
But he still affected you.
Yes.
Even though he wasn't real.
I think
He
it's
kept watering that.
So she's saying, listen, it's not to bash you. You saying that he wasn't there, so he didn't affect you. People don't gotta be physically there to affect you.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Trust me.
They can cause damage.
You got her thinking. You got her thinking now.
No. But it's not that.
It's not to get on you.
Think about it.
It's like people.
Your mother and father they had sex to have you. You clearly have two parents. The fact that one is not there that is an issue. It is a problem.
But he was there in adulthood. That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
he
then
came around.
so he
later.
wasn't.
He wasn't around in the
in
childhood.
childhood,
and
but
the
he's been
teenage
around in
years.
Molding
adulthood.
years?
And to me,
No,
that.
to me, the
But you know
molding years
what?
are the
Check
adult years.
this
He came
out.
around when I was 18. So those is those years where I'm really starting to date and
Guess
stuff
what?
like that. He came around at the right time,
Guess
in
what?
my opinion.
Here go the thing. And the way your mother actually addressed it, dealt with it, dated him or whatever they may have may have been, his absence is still a part of that dating situation that your mother was in.
Nah,
Because
y'all niggas
obviously
Steph Curry
your
mode tonight. Y'all
mother
playing.
allowed
go.
that to be the situation. Y'all had to see it, no matter how you look at it. In one way or another, him not being there.
Talk
You've
that
seen
shit,
the
boy.
effect on your mom's, one way or another, how she may have dated after
Chill.
that.
Y'all
It's still
focused tonight,
a
man.
major
What the fuck is
Yeah.
going
impact.
on?
And listen to
Love
this. She's going
So
off
I'm
a
right for
good.
wanting to ask my grandma what the fuck she
No,
said.
you're not wrong. No,
Oh,
you're
You're right for going to the
Right.
root because that's what I do with my
I'm trying to go
family.
to the root. I want to know.
But I just
My
wanted
grandmother-
you to not say that because your
If
daddy
he's not
wasn't
there,
there.
that is
Because
not a
him not being there is a problem.
Is a
But then him
problem.
coming back in adulthood mean it was a choice. Because why is it you're here now? I'm glad you're here, but why
He was
now?
drug free at that time.
Okay, cool.
He
So
came around when he kicked the shit.
and that's amazing. That is. Because some people don't come back,
Yeah.
but
I'm
he
clapping
still
up to that, man.
did damage though.
dope.
Like
That was
I'm not, and
damage.
I'm not shitting on your father. Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
But it's just that if that was my father, I'll be like, I'm glad you're here, but let's be clear. You not being here, you choosing or the drug, whatever. We all have a choice to do things,
Right.
and that was an effect, you know. And if let's just say your father was on drug and he was there from infant to you now, you would have a different way you would move and look about things. You're gonna still make your mistakes,
Yeah.
but you have that extra thought, like, you know, you're not supposed to go through that door, but you know what? My dad said this. You know what? I'm gonna ignore my dad, but I'm gonna still do it. But at least you know the dad
Right.
voice was there versus no dad there. Mom is up and down. Dad come back. You kind of moving.
Yeah,
in
and
this-
I think that's
moving
my
your own
reason
way.
for wanting to get to the root is just because, like, how did you end up on drugs? Because you're a people pleaser. How did you, like, all the things that he did, I'm trying to I wanted to figure out why he did them, which is why I'm like, yo, when she around, you got to call me.
So don't
Like-
say it's no issue then, because
No,
these
the
answers
issue
may
is for
help.
him because I need him to fix himself. I'm at peace. I'm cool. I need him to be happy,
But
and he's
but
not.
it's in
It's
you
still a
to actually
fact.
want to
It's
see
affecting to
him
me
happy.
to want to see him happy. Yeah, that's
So
what I want.
It's still
Right.
affecting you.
Yeah, because I want to see
Agree
him
to
happy.
disagree.
But that's
That's
late
it.
in
Agree
life.
to
If he was
disagree.
there from the gate, you wouldn't have to be doing this now.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
he didn't have a fucked up childhood, he wouldn't be like how he is right now.
But
Which
now,
would
alright,
make
look.
him a better father, not a better father.
It
just a
sounds
better
like your
person.
it
defense
sounds like
attorney.
yeah, exactly.
And it's okay because that's your dad.
I
You're
just want to be
supposed
happy.
but
That's
you're a
all. But I
defense
don't.
attorney.
I don't
And-
blame
and you
him
know
for
what?
anything that
You
I've
know
done.
what? All this
I
feelings
accept
right
responsibility
now
and accountability
is
for
gonna put
everything
us
I
in a
did.
great way
Better
to actually get
space.
these next topics going. And
One last thing I
Boy.
want to say real quick though. Another comparison. I said the Freddy thing. Animals, when they have children, right? Do you see single parent animals? Like, they together, right? You need both. Yeah, we can survive if we don't have it, but the ideal picture frame is to have mommy and daddy.
Even if they're not together, daddy and mommy
Mommy
still have to be there.
still there.
Yes.
Because that's the best opportunity to put us in the driver's seat from the gate. So when we driving, we ain't the passenger.
I mean, so look, all right. So basically, so bottom line, basically, even though a person may have, you know, these unresolved issues that have, you know, from their parents, do you still feel that they're capable of having a successful relationship?
I'm gonna
50-50.
For me, I was gonna say, I'm gonna speak for me. You only can have a successful relationship if you choose. Oh, it doesn't.
No, you're good. No.
If you choose to, because for me, I know I'm not a whole person to give that relationship. So I know I'm not in a position to do that. So what I do is I stay away from it.
Okay.
Because I know that it's like I'm stuck. Like I know I can do, but I'm stuck. So if people are honest with themselves first and say, look, I am not in the best position to be your boyfriend, to be your father. Let me heal.
Before I can
Yes.
be this man that you
Yes.
need me to be.
Yes. I think that's the only way. Because I don't believe in learning on the job. You know, it's cool.
Yo, he need a horn for that one. Did you hear that?
No, but like I want, like go ahead, break that down.
Learn on
But I
the
do
job.
feel that like relationships, like me, especially being a man, like there's no manual for us. Like I didn't learn how to court. Like I had a mom too.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't teaching me how to court women. She was teaching me, oh, go to school, yada yada yada. and like I said, my pops be on some player shit. So I feel like you do have to learn. I mean, for me, like I had to learn in the field how to be, from fucking up relationships, from being a scumbag nigga to find, to know how to be a better man.
You got to break a few eggs before you make that perfect omelet.
Factory.
Of course, but we are of age now. There should be no more shells in your omelet. And if there is, don't disguise it. Don't add more eggs, meaning more layer. You know you're a fuck dude. You know you're a fuck chick. Don't just add more to it. Like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw a little salt and pepper on it. Everybody gonna
because
mix.
you disguise it. You putting the poison in the shit.
But look how you said it's coming full circle.
Yeah.
You said earlier that you're being transparent and they like you more.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you saying some shit like that to them.
Yeah.
They're liking you more, that you're admitting that
No,
you...
but you
He's
can
real
also,
right,
but
yo.
you can say, but that's also, I think that has to do with the woman. I had a guy tell me that recently, like, I'm not in the space to be a good person.
And
like,
was you with it?
Huh?
And was you with it?
I was just like, I think you should take as much time as you need to focus on yourself.
She
Was
knows herself.
but was you still giving him a chance though, even though he told you that?
No. Once he told me that,
Okay,
it was a wrap. He's like, I don't feel like I'm in a space to date right now. I like you a lot, but I'm just not there yet. I gotta focus on me, my healing. And I was just like, more power to you, as you should. Done deal.
I
Try to
women
tell
not
your
be-
fellow
I like that.
Capricorn that, but
A lot of
they...
women
not
don't
like
like,
that?
bro. I be out.
I love
not.
it. But to me, I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was gay. So it was kind of easy.
See, but you
Why
see,
does it always gotta go to the
Everything gets null and void. Everything gets null and void.
I thought he had some mannerisms. So when he told me that, I'm like, you should.
But let's say you didn't.
Focus on me.
I know you want to
Let's
say,
say
bro.
you didn't think that. Though.
Yes.
To be honest, don't cap.
I won't cap.
Would've been lit.
If somebody tell me that, I'm gonna fall back. Like if somebody comes to me and tell me that, I'm not gonna push myself.
You being
on
political right now. I'm not
I'm
feeling
not being
Lenny G.
political.
I
I
think
am
you're
being
political.
honest.
Yo.
If somebody tell me they clearly not ready to date,
She's
why am I
saying
wasting my
before
time?
anything transpires. Let's put her in the pressure of shit transpiring and then he's getting
finding
told
out.
that.
What you mean? Like after we bone?
Yeah.
Oh, that I lose interest real quick, so that's fine. We don't.
These are undesirable thoughts.
the whole sex thing don't mean nothing to me. The sex,
Bro,
yeah.
Dre's lit
The
tonight.
sex shit don't mean nothing. I
Y'all niggas in
can
real
and I will
form
never
tonight.
speak
I
to you
love it.
again. That don't mean
What's your
nothing to
sign
me.
again?
So I'm a Capricorn. I can have sex with somebody and I will not think about them the
interesting
next
that a
day. So I
Capricorn's
don't
like
care.
that.
So that don't mean nothing to me. So me and him, and we didn't have sex. But if we had sex, I still would have been like, okay, like
She's
sex.
built different. She
is.
She's bulletproof Lenny.
You know,
That's
you
the
know,
other AKA.
you ever seen Pacific Rim? She needed the extra pieces. You know, she went in there. She went and got
I am not
niggas on
the
they
only
shit.
woman.
got the
I love it.
Megatron, Voltron.
I have conversations
pieces.
with women all the time, and we talk the same. I might be the only person that will say it out
Out
loud.
loud, yeah, exactly.
But they think exactly how I think.
Yeah, but
because
they
we
don't
will sit
act on
around
it.
talk about how much juice
Right.
we don't
Yo,
fuck with no
right,
more,
yo,
and how we had sex
exactly.
with
This-
They
you
won't
might
say
be
it
the
out
one of
loud,
those
Exactly.
though.
Like you
Look,
said,
look.
y'all don't act on it.
Look.
You may be one of the few that really act
I'll
on
say
it, but a lot of them
yeah.
they don't act on
But
that.
they say
A
that.
lot of
That's
women,
how they speak. My friends
it's
speak
kind of
like
like a lot of women ain't brave enough to take their hair off in the salon while dudes there that they don't know. Yeah, you that one that's like, I don't care, he in here, I'm gonna say it the way it is, you gonna hear it the way it is. A lot of women ain't built like that, and that's 100% facts. And
So yo, we
you know,
want to
do
jump.
though.
We want to jump to the next one.
Oh, that was on Lenny's topic.
That was
you
me.
know, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's this meme going around. She
Okay,
gonna
yeah, it
break
was a
down.
meme. I saw a meme, and it was just like, it basically said, like, a dude cheated, and then the woman cheated back, but then she got pregnant when she cheated back. Who broke up the relationship? Would you blame the man, or would you blame the woman?
They both got something to do with that shit.
The man.
Yeah.
The man.
The man, nah.
The man.
They both got something to do with
Do
it.
we have to choose?
Yes, you have to choose a side.
I'm gonna say
I'ma
the
say-
first shooter
The man. What?
The man? See, I'm
in,
going to
in
say
a
something.
violent in a gunfight.
You say the man.
In a gunfight.
I'm going to say the woman.
Who they gonna say?
I'm going to say the woman. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you why I'm going to say the
Who
woman.
get targeted first in a gunfight? Well, he shot first.
I'm going to say the woman, and I'm going to tell you why I say the woman.
Go ahead.
She's wrong.
Wow.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell you
I
why.
wasn't
I feel like,
expecting
okay, yeah. No, now the thing is, first of
Bulletproof
all,
Lenny.
it's not bulletproof. This is real shit.
That's the new name.
I wasn't expecting this one. I want
She
to hear
was wrong
this.
because, as you know damn well, first of all, you should have been using protection. That's the first thing. So you can go. That's
Did
sloppy.
he?
It's sloppy. No, I'm saying it's sloppy
Did
because
he use protection?
Shorty, he didn't get nobody pregnant.
Scummy root
Exactly.
though.
Right.
Yeah,
He
facts.
didn't get nobody pregnant.
Facts.
This
I'm
goofball
sure
got
he went
pregnant.
raw, though.
So if goofball, right.
Okay.
So if the woman got pregnant, it's like, and also the thing is, that's spite. It ain't got to be tit for tat.
So yeah, he cheated on you. If you decide to forgive him, you decide to forgive him. You don't have to cheat back in order to get him back. That's tit for tat. So she's wrong for even cheating back. If you forgive that nigga, you forgive that nigga, and you move on. But the cheating back does not help the situation. And then now you got a whole baby because you was being sloppy with it because you were seeking revenge opposed to seeking healing. That's the difference. She's wrong.
80%. I got 80%. I got 80% of women feeling that same way though.
Yo,
I got 80% of women feeling like I'm getting revenge.
shout
Right,
out.
but you're seeking revenge
Yo.
instead of healing, and that's why she fucked up. She's wrong.
Yo, shout out to all the feminist groups that's gonna be like, hell no, they going with the girl all the way. Shout out to all of y'all.
I mean, I like that point.
Nah. Yeah,
Yo,
she dope on
I'm gonna
That's
keep it a
what's
buck.
wrong.
I'm gonna say the female is wrong due to the fact that she did get pregnant. But I can't lie, like, you know,
Because you can cheat without getting pregnant.
everybody, you know,
Here go scumbag
at
Lenny.
some point in time, especially
Scumbag Lenny.
Bulletproof
you know,
Bullet scummy,
at some
scummy
point in time,
L.
somebody's going to come to the conclusion where they're gonna be like, you know what, you cheated on me, I caught you, I owe you one. So I can't even knock that one.
That sound like
Yeah,
Will
but
and
you
J.
like,
Lo.
yo, damn, you owe me
And-
one, but you gonna get a nigga back like that?
You don't have to get him back
but
like
that's
that,
the one
though.
thing that women that got over us any given day. We that's flack. We could probably go get another woman pregnant, but they get pregnant by another man, and then they come back to us. Because when are you finding out
a
about
dub.
this pregnancy and finding out that the kid is not yours?
It's a dub. Y'all not gonna trust
That's
her
gonna
ever
be the
again.
hard.
No, she's
That's
wrong.
gonna be the hard one for
I'm
me.
gonna say, man.
Yeah, let's get
go
yours.
with the dude. I'm gonna tell you why I say the guy first. At the end of the day, right? You take time to build this relationship, right? And let's say you guys been together for 5-6 years. So 5-6 years you built this castle, aka your relationship. We don't think got kids, but say they got kids together, they got business, all this shit together. The man decides to go out to cheat. So all of that he tore down for one night of passion. I'm gonna blame him. His thoughts, it came with his thoughts first. Remember, you it's a level to cheating. So it starts with the mindset. It wasn't that, he tripped and fell into pussy. Because along this road, along this road, he could have said, I got a good woman, let me stop. Shit. I got kids, let me stop. Shit. 5 years. Nothing stopped this man. Something has to stop you.
Okay.
And he chose to go
To continue
do that.
I love this. Listen, I gotta be voice of reason. That's why they call me that. What's going on in the house? I'm still 90%. Hold on. I'm 90% with you. But you gotta say, is anything going on in the house? Is this man being deprived? The physical part. Is he's being denied? Maybe he's tried to reach out. Maybe he hasn't. This is all just speculation. It's not like I'm saying he definitely has an alibi. I'm saying, but something could be going on. Especially with the kids. Because women, family oriented, sometimes, hold on. Family oriented is busy life. Women be like, I'm tired. They sometimes subconsciously they don't realize how much time has passed.
Yeah.
Of the attention needed. True. So do we look at this at all? You can still slay him to death. Like he should have, because he's a man. We don't get credit for having emotions. We don't get credit for that. We supposed to man up and survive. We're the king of the castle. We supposed to eat whatever.
Whatever, you're right.
Depends on
Exactly.
the woman.
Okay, so now I'm gonna throw you one better than
We're
me.
gonna talk about this again.
So now
later.
you talked from a standpoint of the man. What if it was the woman that cheated first? How would you react to that situation?
I would say the same thing because, like I said, cheating is a choice, right? If it took you some time to get to grace, it took you some time to get to a relationship, when do you stop and think like, yo, what am I doing here? Like, why am I cheating?
Right.
Like, why can't I communicate this with my girl first? If once again, this is why I say I stay single. If you're choosing to be in a relationship, my bad. If you choose a relationship, it's like you signing up to do a job. Like if you're doing construction worker, you know what it's gonna be: hot days, cold days, stand on your feet. Don't get the job and complain. You knew what it was to entail, and then on top of that, you got to know shorty. You know the kind of woman you got. You know the kind of man you got. Yes, we're human, but it's like, yo, you knew what you signed up for. So let's say, okay, lack of sex. Let's say, okay, the woman did cheat first. But it's like, where was the communication? Where was like, yo, before I sit there and make a temporary decision for something that's going to have a long-lasting response, let me think. Because I care about this person. Cheating is a selfish act. When you're cheating, you're not thinking about I never met a man that's like, yo, I'm about to fuck this girl. but I'm thinking about my wife too. Fuck it, go ahead. Like, oh, I got kids at
It's
home.
right after that nut is bust.
Yeah, you
Right,
come
right.
to your
Right
senses.
after that nut is bust.
Man,
to
why
your
the
senses.
Now logic came
fuck
back.
am I here?
Yo, I respect you a lot. Do you put this in any kind of age group? Are you saying this is something that you're not giving leniency no matter
No
how
age
old?
group. No age. What? You know what? Let me. I answer too fast.
Cause people get married at 21, and you be like, "You sure you know?"
I would say I do.
Breathe easy.
Because I know both sides of the spectrum that have cheated, but statistically,
Right.
you're gonna say when the older you are, you cheat less. You know, that's why I said
I don't know,
because
cases.
I know some young ones
You
that
insecure.
held it
more.
long. I know some
That's a
young
good
ones.
Nah,
You said
she
what?
had a good point. I love what you're saying. She said when you insecure, you cheat more.
Yeah.
Do you agree
And
with
that's
that
any
terminology?
age group. You could be insecure at any age.
I think cheating is not only just physical. I think it's just cheating is just like you're doing it as a service to yourself in a relationship. So cheating could be, you know what? I'm insecure about my looks, so I might project that onto you. Like I don't want us to go out. And like, damn, yeah, I'm manipulating you to stay home. I'm manipulating you to change this. That's kind of like you're cheating it. Like there's different ways to cheat besides
cheating.
fucking and
Okay.
texting and it's just it's not linear.
But
It's
I can't ride behind the older you get, the less you do it, because I already put my mother on blast this pod, so I might as well put my father on blast. He's about to be 70 and he's still a Rolling Stone.
But the percentage though,
70?
I'm just saying
Well,
percentage.
he's late 60s.
Like if you statistically, you know, as you get older, like remember we learned on the job, and our teens be fucked up, 20s be fucked up, 30s is 40. So statistically, we're supposed to.
Right, we're
So I
supposed to
will
have
still say the younger people do cheat more.
More than- right.
Because they
That's a
didn't have as much
At this point, you should
learning on
know
the
better.
job.
At this point, you should know at this
Yeah.
point.
I think it's the learning on the job, and I think also it's the physical traits. You know, when you're younger, you actually are way more attractive. The older you get, you know, it starts to decrease no matter how much an actual older man or older woman actually does
Shit do change
age.
up.
You know that some days you even know that your physical ability is not up to par with what you used to do.
Who you talking about, bro? Bro, who?
Don't let Bulletproof Lenny get started.
30s and 40s is sexual prime for men and women.
Yo, I want to let you know a lot of dudes that
One
you
round
know.
and you better be good.
Yo,
Niggas just wasting mad nuts in their 20s.
Yo, man.
Shit's out. Here you go.
Listen,
I think you hit your sexual prime in your 30s.
yo, Lenny,
Women,
Lenny,
women do.
Just like rabbit.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Y'all do
There's
get
a
a
lot
little
of
more horny
dudes
out there.
that's
in
like,
your 30s, yeah.
yo, there's a lot of dudes
I
that's
heard.
50 years old. They on the corner buying that fucking Cialis and that fucking Viagra
I
like
be
a
wanting to
crack
see Alice
pill.
now.
Like,
Sometimes
like,
I
yo,
want to see Alice now. Like I don't know. Like you said, like
Yo, they said some scientific shit I was like looking into. I gotta go back, so I don't want to really quote if I don't know it to the T. They were saying, you know, as we get older, you know, how whole functioning down there, there's justified reasons why we may not get to our usual erected anymore. I think it's because our prostate gets bigger, or does it get smaller? Something that blocks the passage of us. So, you know, when we use the bathroom and all of that, there's physically physical things.
Of course.
Why?
Of course.
We don't.
Of course. Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, if we all was scummy at some point, like then we got Bulletproof Lenny right here. If we was all scummy at some point, we looking at that like, that ain't me.
Yeah.
Look, cause I
You
love.
get fat,
Yeah.
your stomach get big, your girth goes away too. So,
look, I'm gonna say this. OG taught me this. For a man, this is your teens, this your 20s, this your 30s,
yes.
40s, 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
So 30s is right then. So you in your prime at your 30s.
I'm gonna tell you this. I still have sex a lot, but just with different women. I don't care to do the rounds no more. Like it's in me sporadically.
But you know what's
I'm
a
being
good-
honest with you. Like,
I'm saluting you. Listen to
sporadic,
this.
man. Like
It don't
think
have to
for
go
the
to round,
age-
you just kill the first round. You ain't got to
Y'all gotta get on. Yo, y'all need some CMOS, man. Y'all get
Yo,
CMOS
for
and
your
get
age,
the blueberries. I gotta stop playing.
Check
son.
it out.
Yo, that shit
With
gets
your
you right.
age, with you going in like that, I don't think you would witness that as soon as somebody in a committed relationship. Because if you're
Right,
switching
mindset,
up like that,
mindset.
you're
Yeah.
not going to
Yes.
be able. But when
Yeah.
you with the same person, you may go, Did my shit just?
I think that your sex gets better the longer you're with the person. Y'all get more in tune with one another.
One girl, I give you that, and this. Okay, so I actually am in the. I'm in the longest. Yeah, I'm in the longest non-relationship I've ever had in my life.
How long?
We've been having sex since she was 18. She's now 29.
Yeah, and I bet you y'all sex is great because y'all in tune with one another.
Well, let me tell you.
I'm big on signs. What's her sign?
He's in tune with his
Yeah, that's how you know that ain't
February.
That's how you know that ain't wifey.
Aquarius.
We've been fucking them for 10 years. They are in tune.
Yo, it's so. Let me tell you how open we are. I knew she was fucking 4 other dudes, and I was number 3, number 4. Trust me, and we are transparent, like white people. Like I can see through you. Like,
So why won't you wife her?
so I can't go into that.
Did I ask the question of the night?
Camera. I can tell you on camera.
Shout out to him. A lot of what is being exposed here is not for listening viewers.
Yes.
Full fledged.
But I will give you that. My libido for her.
It's different.
It's different.
Yo, you see, it be that certain female that have you. She be like, oh damn, I'm up and ready to go.
And sometimes it be the situation
for you
Yeah, that should be
without
love.
saying it. So check it out. That part of it, it's like we always have that one. Tell the truth, fellas. You ain't gotta go in deep. We always
I'm
had
going
that
deep.
one where it was like this, right? But there's just something that says that don't mean that she's the one.
Look, I'm gonna
But
say
everything
this.
about that.
If she
Everything about that
work
is
on some
amazing.
mental
But
stuff.
it's just still
No.
not
The sex
the
is good.
one.
Yes, the sex is good. We have conversation. Yo, sometimes she come to my house and we don't smash. We just talk, and she just like I'm her escape. You know, she lives with her family.
Off camera.
I had to know, yo, the way you said that, it kind of,
okay,
yeah, don't worry about it. We got there. You good.
Okay, to answer that, does she have one currently now? No. But that kind of allude to what you was asking about why we ain't white for, you know?
Right,
what I'm saying?
all right.
You know, I'm gonna just
Yo, it's fucking political.
That's a fact.
But I say that to say like
Let me get off. Let me
that
get
would
off.
probably be the one where I'm like, yo, if things line up, yeah, that's how I know it's still in me to be in a relationship. As much as I don't want a relationship, it's like I do want it, but it's just that one, and it wasn't always like that.
It had to grow.
Yes.
Ooh,
If I throw these 3 strikes in a row, maybe. But if I only knock down 2 pins on the third one, I can't keep going.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. My situationships.
Oh, you put an S.
It's ships. I've had more than one.
That's more.
Oh, I thought you still doing that.
No,
Nah.
no,
Oh, okay.
I'm still
AKA
doing that.
Morris Chestnut.
That's Morris
I'm
Chestnut
not-
and Boris.
The Morris Chestnut part, that was something that they made up. I'm not 100% claiming that on camera, but
He
I'm
capping
just
right now.
saying-
He been wild political. I'm sorry, y'all.
As much of a role you've been on tonight, do not cap right.
Talk.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. My most serious relationship was a marriage. I got situationships that was way longer, way more litter, and obviously with physical attraction and actual sex was 10 times better than me being flush with directly with a person at a point where I was supposed to be at my most highest sexual moments with a person. I had situationships that was way litter, and I can't even lie. And most of the time when I actually really pay attention, most people say that their situationships were way better than the people that they probably were 100% with.
Yikes.
And you know, I think it's the chemistry is different, and due to the fact that there is no commitment there, it works out better. There's no more, stressing you about, the insecurities, the where you goings, all that plays a major factor, and you can really, really vibe with a person that you're in a situationship, even though there's no 100% dead on.
Yeah, but
So let me-
I think I can second that motion.
But wait, I'm gonna
I
ask.
definitely say
I'm
that.
gonna ask this
I'm
real quick.
Same space.
So, since you agree, and both of you guys can answer. So, is it so good because it's unattainable? Because sometimes we like what we can't have, and it's this chase. So, let's say you finally get that person, right? Because when we talk about, once again, it looks shiny, right?
Yes.
It looks shiny. Then when you get and lift up the hood,
Gold plated.
yeah, food's gold. So, is it? You like it because it's unattainable and it's fun. What about if you actually get it?
Look, if people
I can answer
people
that.
can see this, and I can say facts.
for them too. Let him
I can
go,
say
then you
facts
go.
right on camera. Whoever see it. Yo, the person that I really gunned for, super heavy, and when I got him, That was the worst nightmare of my motherfucking life.
And I know who.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was a decade plus in the hunt, and shit didn't go good. And it was all glitter and gold in front of me, but when I got it, it really wasn't.
Okay.
It was like having a Bugatti that was already broke down a
better
little
when it
bit.
ain't yours.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Hold on.
just
No,
feel
I
like
want you to go. Give me
yours.
2 seconds. Listen, you could fish all your life. That means all the fish you get out that water good.
Right.
You could become an expert. Like, I've been fishing for 10 years.
But does it? Okay.
And still not pick the right fish. Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess I want to answer that, and then to kind of piggyback off of what you said, society teaches you that you need to be in a relationship and families for that. What if that's not what you want?
That's what I said. Like,
So for me, like,
Fuck society.
it's cool. Like, I think that every situationship that I've ever been in and still in and whatever, they have been great, and I'm okay with how they are. I'm not like, oh yeah, we gotta nail this down. Be like, first of all, I ain't never had that discussion with somebody anyway. That whole that what are we doing shit. I don't do that bullshit. Either it's gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. So I've never.
Bulletproof Lenny!
I ain't never in my life asked a nigga what we was doing, because when I was in a relationship, it happened
Y'all never
naturally.
read
you're not from Brooklyn.
I'm not from Brooklyn.
She ain't from
She's
Brooklyn.
not from Brooklyn. She's not from New York.
She ain't from
I was
Brooklyn.
here to ask him. So what you want real quick?
I'm from Chicago.
That makes sense. The
But
Windy
like-
City, y'all with the wind, y'all going around, y'all flowing.
Yeah, so I just like if you are okay with that, like I think that it's fine. I don't feel no type of way. Like I've had great relationships with people, and it wasn't like a relationship. Like, and we never had to have those discussions. Like, when I see him, it's lit. When I talk to him, it's lit. And I have maintained a lot of situationships over the years just off the strength of that. And even in between, like those stages where I'm over a nigga and I need someone to talk to, I can always count on them situationships to talk me through
Because
it.
it
My
was never the
situationships have
pressure
seen
to
me
begin
through
with.
all my situationships have seen me at least through like two to three relationships.
Because
they've been there from Jump Street.
sound
and they
tight.
will be there after Jump Street.
Toxic.
It
works.
They have been around for every relationship. Like, I told you not to talk to that
toxic.
nigga no more. Like, they always tell me, like, nah, I told
Because
you got
the
into
pressure
it.
is almost what they
I'm not
said.
toxic.
Alright.
We beg to differ.
To put a
We beg to differ on this side of the room.
needle than for a rich
beg to
man to
differ.
get
Can
in
I
the
say this? I told you I had that reading, right? I mean, she pretty much told me my love life is a dove. She was like, I don't see nobody. She told me to. And I was just like,
But that's
So
the
you done
person
sold-
that
She
you
told
shouldn't
me.
really say that.
but she
that
said,
she's
no,
God.
I'm not saying she got.
still
She
think it's your
said that
mental.
it's my fault, though. She said it's my fault. She
Can
said
we
that
still
I
go
don't.
back to the daddy issue?
It is
No.
right.
She said it was my
We gotta
fault.
go full circle. We gotta
Yeah.
recycle.
She
Do you
said
admit that it's
she
your
said it was
fault?
my fault. She said I'm too
We
focused
gotta
on
find
no.
out the
She
root.
said I'm too focused on business. She said like people like you be dating, you be doing a whole lot of dating, and you be having a whole lot of fun. I'm cracking up, and I'm just like, I do.
Scummy L.
But then she said she was just like, it's your
Scumlord.
fault because they
El
might
Hell
think
yeah.
they want to go somewhere serious with you, but you don't take it serious, and they always just think that you're not really in it for that. So then they fall back, and I'll start to think about it and let it replay in my head. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that probably is what happened then. But she said you got to slow down on the business. That's what she said. She said you too focused on that. And
I'm
it's
never
great.
against
and
the
whatever
business.
you doing, but she said whatever you doing, you're doing it right.
I'm
She
never
said,
against the business.
Whatever
I
you're
think
doing,
it's deeper
the
than
shit
the
is working.
Facts.
She told me I was gonna hit 1.2 million by the end of this year, and she
Okay.
was like, I see that number. It's either the second or the third year. She said you did really good your first year. You did really well, and she said that's where your mind is, and you have always been like that. You've always been someone who's had multiple jobs, did a lot of shit. The relationship has never been in the forefront, and if you keep that mindset, it's gonna stay like that. The reason why I don't see nobody is because of you not being intentional. You don't want nobody, and I was just like,
give me that
But
Superman
here
love.
go, here
was
go.
talking to
When
me.
she
I got
look-
something
when
to
she
say to
was
that.
talking to me, I was just like,
All right.
damn, like
But
what am I
you-
gonna say? And I was like,
what she does, this is what Scummy L does.
That's your new name.
There's prospects. There's prospects where it's like a complete dub when they even try to consider that. Like she's strong in that one. Like I know I don't want that.
Without even
Then-
giving it a chance, right?
Right.
All
But then the ones that's like maybe, I'm sorry, you have a little fear. Let me go back.
Look,
Let me go back to business because this one scares me.
Yo, put a pin
because
point.
it's gonna hold me to the truth that I don't want to reveal yet.
I talk to not to listen to this
live
podcast.
tonight.
I'm like on real shit. Don't even listen to this podcast
Look,
at all. Like y'all
you know-
can't.
you know
Like,
what I
don't
think
support
the
no, you don't
pinpoint-
support, you don't need to hear my inner thoughts.
We put a pinpoint on what he said. But I'm
we getting
gonna
that
say
tonight. We
this.
coming for you. We are coming for
I'ma
you.
say this.
We are
Leave
breaking
me
down.
alone.
Therapeutic.
We are breaking
Leave
down.
me
We are
alone.
breaking down the
You
barriers
always gotta
tonight.
have your hustle. But the one thing that women say that's a very genuine thing, if a man wants to make time, he will make time.
And I will
And I think
too.
it does make sense in a woman's light. I
I
mean,
will
most
make time.
women nowadays, they're
If you
going
work
after the
part-time,
grind.
This is too easy. Please let me get this.
They-
This
they
is
going
too
after
easy.
the grind.
This is too
make
easy.
time.
Tag me. This is too easy.
I will make time. And
My
I have.
birthday was this weekend,
And she didn't make the time.
and I'm not. It's not
I hadn't
pressure on
been
me.
that
'Cause
day.
We just homies.
I hadn't
So
been
can you
that day.
imagine if it was a dude she was dating birthday?
I would have made his birthday. I had another event that day.
No. I'm not talking about me. I'm
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
if it's a dude
I would
that
make
you're
it a
dating.
nigga I fuck with. I ain't miss
Would
no
you have-
birthdays. I ain't miss no niggas I fuck with birthdays. I'm always around. Even
So
if
I should
don't
feel
like
worse. Yo, she's fired. The political is just this then. Because it's not even that same pressure.
Wow, thank you.
Look,
If
I
your
just say,
shit would have been in Brooklyn, I would have been there. It was far, and I didn't finish my event on time.
But the nigga you fucking with, if that shit was in Atlanta.
I wouldn't have been there.
look,
She capping.
She
It's
capping
all of
right
her
now.
eyes. I saw
She's
all of her
capping.
eyes now. She capping. Yo, Lenny G.
Listen, I'm
You
not
capping it.
New era.
Wait, listen. I apologize for not making your event, but this is a bad example. I'm mad. Why did you tag him in on the bullshit? Because this is a bad example.
Only
Because
because of what we're talking about. I wouldn't have
No,
did
no,
that
no.
if we were.
I know how to make time, and I will make time for anybody, anytime. I definitely will. I'm dating somebody now. Dating 3 people right now.
You did. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Real quick, what's dating for you looks like?
Okay, yeah.
Going
Yeah,
out
but
with them,
that's-
spending time with them, talking to them on the phone, engaging in sexual activities.
So wait, before you.
But not all 3 of them. I ain't
was-
fucking
No,
all
no, no.
three.
I don't care if it's all three.
I'm
I don't
not
talk about
fucking
that.
No. I'm not saying.
So,
But the newest one, he
are
like me a little too
you?
much.
So are you dating with an intention, but a
They cool.
purpose?
they cool.
No, listen.
It goes back to what I said. If
If they
they're
okay,
either
no,
way
listen, no.
to left,
Listen,
or
no.
if she likes it, she's a
No,
She's
I'm not
afraid,
afraid. This
yeah.
is me. I have poured into too many men. I just want one to pour
I
back.
thought you said whore.
Pour.
Poured. I was like,
I
damn,
poured
she's
into-
honest.
No. I have poured into so many
poured.
men.
I had to take
So
Brown
I'm
Mike to
selfish.
cut you.
Because I'm selfish. I'm gonna say that shit right up.
Let her go.
I have poured into
Let her
too
go,
many
let her go,
niggas,
let her go.
and I am selfish. I will not.
But that's your problem. You poured
I'm-
into niggers.
Yeah. So now
No.
somebody has to pour into me.
Hear what I'm
No,
saying.
thank
It's
you.
selfish. I admit
No,
it's wrong. It's wrong.
no.
but
That's
that's just
not
where I am.
what I'm saying.
It's wrong, but that's
No,
where I am.
that's
You
not what
gonna
I'm
pour
about to
into
tell
me
you.
before I
she
give you
ready.
anything.
She
No, see, she's not even listening.
She
That's
ready to
you
say
on defense mode. I'm never talking about you. You poured into niggas, aka the wrong people.
Yes.
So it has to go back to you. Like, why are you choosing niggas
I'm
and
not
not?
choosing them anymore. I was young.
Anymore.
I was in my 20s.
Okay, so right now, currently,
No
with
niggas.
these 3 guys you're dating,
I like
what is
niggas.
your intention
What are my intentions?
with these 3 guys?
Okay, my intentions is
In general, overall.
to get to know them, to possibly build a foundation, and then they would just cancel each other out. So like I keep a list of my list. So I keep a list. So I have a list in my phone.
Life don't go like that.
How that makes sense though? How
So I
that
have a list
makes
in my
sense?
phone. It's called the interested
let that
man
rock.
list, and I keep notes on there. And what I write down is how I feel about that person. And then if I don't feel nothing with them, I'm like, oh, they lacking. Like I keep notes and I keep like up to date. And I have a list of dudes that I talk to, and then when they piss me off, they get deleted.
I got one line.
Let me
Dre, I got one line.
You cannot defend that, bro. You cannot.
No, one line. I got one line. I'm gonna tag you
I
in. One
have
line.
notes. Hold on, just make
One
sure your
line.
name not on here.
Yo, that grandma, you trying to reach out to grandma to find out daddy issues, I would get on that right away because that's definitely the reason why you're with this
I
one.
have it. No,
Fine.
like
Alright,
look, we
so
have like
let
this
him go
person.
up.
We got good chemistry and a connection, but he not consistent. This person, we got longevity, but he be talking to other people.
I don't have no-
But you talking to other people? You cannot help her out with that. You cannot help
She out
They're dating too.
Drink this.
They're dating too. They're not just dating me.
I'ma help.
They're not just dating me. They're dating other women too. So we all it's a game.
what
Love is a
movies
gamble, right?
remind you of what
Love
movies
is
was
a
like?
gamble.
I ain't say love. I said dating is a gamble. We ain't get to
Dating is a
gamble yet.
gamble.
Wait a minute. That's chapter 2.
Dating is a gamble.
Hold up.
I am making
no,
sure
no,
I'm
it's
in
gonna
the.
come
It's a
to me.
gamble. It's a
It's gonna come
game.
to
So
me.
I'm on point.
Look. What I'm gonna say.
What I'm gonna say. Yes.
I don't know why you put it down.
Wait.
I can't front. Yo, hold on, Drake. Yo,
I got it.
Lenny, I realized today before you go, Dre, you are fucking toxic.
Yes.
I am gonna admit this right now on the show.
That is a
We
level
rock
of
with you, you
toxic.
Lenny G,
I
Scummy
wanna
G,
see how you
Scummy
Scummy G,
Bro, you toxic
but
though.
you're toxic
You
crusader.
toxic as fuck
Look,
though. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie. Swamp thing.
Yo,
You toxic as
From
fuck.
the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, you toxic as fuck.
I am
I'm about to let-
transparent, so everybody knows.
She's using
Here
that
we
as
go.
a weapon.
I'm transparent. You toxic as
You
fuck.
don't
that
talk
as
to
a-
me. They asked
see?
me about
Okay.
in Miami. I'm just like, no. But first of all,
All
it's
right.
not your business anyway, though. I was just like, no, I didn't. Like, would you
Okay.
tell me? Yes, I would have.
Wait,
You
hold
waited
up.
a week to see me. I was
giving
like,
herself
actually, no,
another
I
Yo,
didn't.
don't,
Are
slow down.
are you a nigga trapped in a female's body?
No, but he like, what you have told me. I'm like, if I would have fucked somebody in Miami, I would say like, use a real.
You know what?
Niggas right. I was, and I could have. But I
No,
didn't.
she's a
I
track
like
star.
you.
I got this. Trust me.
I like that.
You toxic as fuck.
Okay, now here go the thing. I'm
discussion.
gonna say this. We in a new era where women are coming to the conclusion, yes, the date all of them and let the actual strongest man survive.
May the best man win, right?
May the
This
best
one.
man win. So
Okay.
now women are coming
like that.
women are coming to the conclusion of this. Now, how many bodies they catching in the mix of this, I don't know.
It shouldn't be.
You know, and you know, at the end of the day, it's still, you know,
We don't want the mileage on
It's-
300,000.
No, but you
It's
ain't never gonna
something-
ask me though. That's the thing. 'Cause
Wait,
I'm never gonna ask
okay,
him.
it's
I'm never
something.
gonna ask him. He's never gonna ask me. Mileage don't matter. So
we did have
It's but it's
Yeah,
something.
so ask him.
With the
Let him
thing,
go, let him
it's
go,
something
let him
that actual men have been doing for years. We've been doing process of elimination also. Now women are starting to do it, and they're doing it at a higher level. Actually, when they're dating multiple guys. Not to say that there wasn't some women that were actually going out for free meals because they ain't had shit in their refrigerator. Because you know that there's a lot of women
Store
out there.
this Red Lobster?
They got dudes store this Red Lobster, and no matter what, you don't like that dude. You know you only have baking soda in your goddamn refrigerator. You still went on a date with that guy. He may have not been nowhere potential, but you know this is something that y'all are doing now. I think it is legit. And of course, process of elimination is a good thing because now women don't actually say, okay, now I got this one guy, I'm stuck on this one guy. You actually got a chance to see a vibe of everything that you may like and say, okay, who has the biggest percentage of what I need to draft to my roster, like to be my main player, my star player. So I don't shy away from women doing that because some days in this era, some women need to do that because you got the one that can't be without a man. That's the worst one in the game some days because they'll come out of a relationship and be like, I can't be alone. Got to get to another dude, and they will pick the bad dude immediately and then be the one crying, complaining, dudes ain't shit. No, you picking ain't shit. And if you got pregnant by that man, you getting pregnant by the ain't shit man is your fault.
Absolutely.
Because you are the process of selection when it comes down to sex. We just in control of relationships and marriage.
You can't
Why are you
use
in
this
control of
whole.
that, though? Hold on, time
you
out.
can't
Why is he in
use-
control of that? Why is the man in control of relationships and marriage?
Because if I
Are
don't
you gonna
propose
propose?
to you,
Are you gonna propose?
Not the man. Okay, maybe marriage. But I have the right
That's
to say
it,
yes
that's
or
it.
no.
No, that's
But
it.
no, because you're not in control. Because I
keep
have the
moving
right
the
to say. I
goalposts.
can say no, and then I'm in control.
most relationships, they are pressed on men, but they are the agreeers of
See, now,
yes,
I don't
let's
think that's
do
right.
this.
Because I'm not finna be like, I'm not gonna wait for a man to say something to
So
me
would
about
you
wanting to be in
propose to a
relationship.
man?
No, I wouldn't propose to a man.
All right,
but I
then.
can say no. But he said relationships too. So it's up to the man whether
Okay.
or not we boyfriend and
I want to
girlfriend.
go back to your show.
Go ahead.
Because y'all had topics like this. So now, y'all had a situation where y'all was talking about the chivalry side of it, right? So now,
Yeah,
I'm
yo,
supposed to...
that shit went viral.
Look, I'm supposed to
went
do
viral.
chivalry to you. You don't do chivalry to me.
How, why?
You're not pulling
How
up to
come
my
I'm
house and ringing my doorbell.
How come I'm not?
You're not coming to get me.
How come I'm not treating you on date night?
Hold on.
Like,
you just
that's
said,
not how
hold
it
on.
goes.
Hold on.
It's
But
the man
she just
comes to
said
you.
that right here. She said she ain't doing shit till you show me first.
But you show me first, and then I'm gonna reciprocate
Nah,
that
don't
energy.
go like
But
that.
see,
And I'm not
the
even
man
saying
has
first.
to show you first.
Yes, he does. He'll show first. But as soon as he show me, I'm the type that's like, I'm gonna reciprocate it right away.
All
You
right.
don't have to take me on 7 dates. You can take me on one. I'm gonna pay for the next
Look,
one.
and
I'm
at
gonna
the-
like it's
at
like it
this-
don't have to be like that. But
this-
I do want you to initiate it.
this
though.
is your
I gotta
plan.
But
be-
niggas
hard.
could initiate and still be full of shit.
We-
and you still end up wonk wonk. Cause niggas
You
will
gotta get my 8
act
days.
Prince Charming just to get the one thing they want. You sitting there telling your girls, this nigga is lit.
Exactly.
And he pump faking the whole time.
Yo,
So you cannot have one strategy to say that you're waiting on that first. It's a good thought, but don't put your emotions in that. Because any
That's why you
nigga
date
could
multiple
act.
people, so there's no emotions in it. That's why you're dating more
Any
than one.
nigga
If you're
could
dating one person,
act.
emotions are there.
Everything leading up to the sex is the man having all the spades in his hand. You got the little joker when it comes
But
down to
then
sex.
once I give him
when
the
you
coochie,
want a
I got
commitment,
the big joker because he gonna want it again.
He gonna want it
and then when I
again.
make him
But
wait
once
a
he
little
got
bit,
it, he don't.
but what if he don't? And you want a commitment? I got the big joker now.
Once he got it,
I want that shit. Like, I'm good on it.
You think that though.
Some
So you
cases,
give
not
the,
every
you give
case.
up the coochie. And then maybe you wait a little bit. And then a motherfucker will easily tell you, oh, you being stingy with the pussy. Now I gave it up one time. And now because I gave it up one time, you think you can get whatever you want. No, we still courting. We still dating. And then when I
There's
pull
people
back
that
on the coochie
shallow.
because I gave it to you once,
He can
then
pull
it's an
back on
issue.
everything else.
there's guys that only
But
want it
there's
that
some people
once.
that's in it to win it.
Like
And
Drake
they
said,
be
one time is
paying
good
for it.
enough for me.
One
Word.
time.
No. If it was fire, they want it again. If they only want it
I
once,
love
the
when
shit was
women
whack.
think what she know what men think. I love it.
Listen, if he
love
got
it.
Fire, you
yo,
gonna
listen.
want it.
Suppose he got 8
Yo, I
fires.
ain't
Y'all
gonna
be
hold you.
wrong.
Suppose he got 8 fires. Your fire was a match.
Thank you.
Fact.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
If
I'm
it's
gonna
fire, you're gonna want it again.
tell you this.
But you be alright if you don't get it again.
I'm
But
gonna
guess
tell you-
what? Here go a thing.
Keep
See, I
going.
play
Here's-
scratch offs.
Look,
If
keep
I win
going,
$20,
you're
I
Say
won
it. No,
$20.
say it. I know you're gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say.
No, we was talking about the
Fire.
the fire and how, and so I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you're gonna say it for me. Like, if a man, we be good with one time, regardless of what if how fire it is. We got options. Well, okay, a man
They
with
like you a lot,
options.
they coming back.
Hold on. A man with options is gonna treat you like an option.
True.
You know, let's be clear. You got to know the caliber of man you're dealing with, just like you know the caliber of woman he's dealing with.
Right.
So for me, who has a lot on my plate, where I'm at in my life, I'm good because I got backups to the backups to the backups. But when I wasn't on that level, when I wasn't on that level, I was that guy that she was talking about. Ooh, you pulling back. I was, oh my God. And then I'm doing the most. But when I came to grace and I you know, it's like I'm going from broke to now I got money. You're going to see it's different now.
Go to the next topic.
So it's not that your vagina is whack. I just got a lot on my plate, love.
Right.
So
But if
you
it's
can't
lit,
be so...
You're going to be thirsty.
No.
But here go the thing.
I'm just want to drink. I'm gonna want to drink. I may still hit it. All right. Okay. Hear me out. Fine. We do it May 1st. It's lit, right? I'm gonna circle back, but that after the others. So you're right. I'm gonna come back, but not as fast as you think. But I'm gonna still text you. I'm a cookie crumb you. You know, give you little crumbs. You know, I'm gonna give it. You're right. You
got
could
options, but I'm the best option.
But I have that situation right now.
But I'm the best option. So
No, I have that
options.
situation right now. She is the best option.
But
I think
I
you're
still do
trying to
others
say
because-
that a lot of niggas get whack pussy, and you can't think that way.
No, I don't
Because
think
if they
it's
get a
that.
lot of
good.
lit pussy,
I don't
then
think
it's not gonna matter if your shit was
You
fire.
know what it is? No. You know what I think it is?
That's true.
You know what I think it
How do
is?
you know that?
Every
He
woman.
could have played that whole game that whole
But
time.
is your personality
It's
lit?
intuition. It is.
Is your personality lit along with the sex? So that's another thing
But
too.
here goes.
I'm
telling you, I
Here go the
had
thing that I'ma
targets,
say, though.
man.
It gotta be a package. It gotta be a
Here
package.
goes.
Yeah, personality is lit because niggas don't like
That's
crazy
true.
bitches, and I'm far from crazy. I'm actually very
Capricorn.
chill.
But-
They like
So
that.
that's what gonna make me come back. It's not your vagina.
I'm
I mean,
chill.
not that it's not that but let me recant that. Not your vagina is okay. On the first night, it's a 10, right? But
That
what
don't mean the
keeps it
second
a
time it's
10?
gonna be a 10.
Yeah, but what
Always.
keeps it a 10 is your personality.
All right. So
You know why?
Now, hold
you
on,
know
hold on,
why
hold on.
you
Wait,
might
wait,
be
before,
one second.
before
I
you
got 5
go,
seconds.
before you go, now, I got something to say.
It's always-
You know what's the one thing that women say when they think that they pussy fire? That a man can't find another match or another light or the light what the fuck he need for a forest fire. That's the number one thing you need to start thinking from the standpoint of, okay, well, all right, my shit fire. You can't get no fire nowhere else or a fire like this. A motherfucker looking for a fire, anything can set the shit on fire.
Not really though.
You know? Shit, you might be a 10. Fuck it, an 8 might get the job done.
Not really
walked
though.
away
8
from
might
what he
get the
said.
job done.
No. But
I ain't
you
gonna
walked
lie.
away from what he
Nigga,
said.
a 7 may get the job.
No. You walked away.
You got some motherfuckers getting 5 to get the job done.
Hear ye. Our guest said something that you strayed away from. It don't even matter what that is. What he said was the first night could have been a 10. Will you throw up a 10 every night? First time you saw LeBron shoot.
Yeah.
The first game you saw LeBron, he might have had 50.
Yeah.
You think he gonna have 50 the next
Yeah,
night?
because my shit always work. Okay. So yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not about it working.
It does.
It's
It
about
works.
Always a 50.
No, okay, this is what I'm saying.
Not
Okay.
gonna always be
And
there.
for women, we know. I'm just telling you. We know. We know
'Cause I ain't
when we
speaking on
have
vagina.
a vagina.
I don't
We
got a
do.
vagina.
We know because the man, not to say every man says this, but every man, they will say it. And it's certain things that you just
Words could be capped.
not even just the words, Cap. Like you know, no. Listen to me. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying right now, niggas.
This shit is fire, son. This shit is fire, son.
I do not
John
want to
Blaze.
No, I'm saying this is the only reason why I know it. Because when we got too many men who ain't never been squirted on before, they be like, I ain't never experienced no shit like that before, and it's always those that be thirsty as fuck because they not used to women coming like that or squirting and stuff like that. So that's how I know.
But the personality and everything that come along with it.
No, that
business shit you talk about. What did that? What you said you went to somebody that said you'll never have happiness or it'd be hard for you because you put too much business first. So suppose your shit is fire, but this nigga don't like the shit that you fucking business all the time. You a clip to him.
I'm not business when I'm doing that.
No, he just giving an
No,
example.
we're saying like you always busy. Like
I
can
said,
you
what
spend
meant
3
time?
days straight? Would you spend 3 days straight on a one night rendezvous and just linger with this nigga?
No
for 3
cell
days
phone,
straight?
no business.
Yep.
Yo, you capping right now. I don't like when you cap.
I ain't been
If you
in
got
I ain't been in my
pop-up
studio
shop
in a
the
week.
next day, if
Listen.
you got pop-up shop the next day, and Lenny's fashion,
But you do
you're
not-
not dubbing
Listen
that
to me.
for that.
But listen to me. First of all, yes, I will. I ain't been in my studio all week. I left on Monday. I got kicked out. I ain't even got the keys right now. Like I got kicked out. I ain't been in my studio at all because I need to relax. And my employees are making me do it. But I could. There are days where I'm just like, I'm not going to the office today. I'm staying at home. I have that ability to do that.
Goons
If
that's
I-
reliable.
Huh?
That's all that is. Goons that's reliable. You got workers that's
I have
reliable.
workers
That's
that's
the
reliable,
reason
so
why.
I can dip. I can
But
dip for a week. I can dip for 2 weeks, and I will be fine. Yeah, I absolutely can. If he's worth it, yes, I will. I will sit
How
my
you
ass
gonna
down
know
home
that?
all
You just
day.
said that he
If
gotta
the dick
show
is
you
smacking
something
the
first.
first time, I will stay my ass at home.
You said if the dick is what?
Smacking the first time, I'll stay in the bed.
She capping.
She capping. She
capping.
just said you gotta prove that mountains could move and stars come to the earth.
You know why-
For me to feel
You know-
like this is worth it.
That's
You know
not
why
how
I
How can he
believe
do
her?
that on the
That's
first
not, no,
night?
that's not what I'm saying.
You know why I believe
We
her?
could be
Because
dating
she's
before.
toxic. I believe her.
Bottom
Says
bottom
he
line.
I believe her.
Bottom line.
She's toxic. I believe you. I believe
She's
I believe
toxic.
you. She's
Bottom
toxic.
line.
I am
Look,
not
look,
toxic.
She's fucking toxic.
But
Bottom line.
my point
I'm
is,
not
and
toxic.
she don't know when that is. That's the toxic part. She don't know when that is. She could say Gregory is good money, but Timothy made me call out for 3 days.
Also, to add to that, I've had sex with girls that I know their vagina is not top tier, but I did it out of boredom, and I also did it because I couldn't get who I wanted. So like, I just wanted my scratch that itch. So I'm being honest with you, as much
Sometimes your default.
thank you. As
I ain't
much
never
as
been a man's
see,
default.
that's the thing.
How you know?
How you know?
How you know you didn't? How you know you didn't miss
I
my?
am confident that I've been.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Then all right. Then say that.
All right.
Then say that.
She
I
been
ain't
somebody
never been a
default though.
default.
She been somebody
She would
default.
never
Been
know.
somebody
I've never
default,
been a default.
but the confidence
Maybe
is
in
low.
high school I was a default.
It's the Kevin Samuel shit. It's every woman say she a 10, but if we take all of them 10s and put them in the same room, which one of y'all not a 10? Everybody gonna have to look at each other and be like, all right.
Everybody talking about me.
But see, that's what, and every other female's gonna have that same mentality. They're gonna be like, I'm talking about me, so I'm a
Might be
10.
something
Break it
different.
down. No. Break it down more specific for her. Not every female that dude dealt with. Take all of his accomplishments and see if she rock in the room with them.
Put them all together, yeah, and see they all match up.
Cause some
Put
dude,
me in the room with him. Put me in the room.
She's just confident. I love it, but I mean,
you gotta have your confidence.
I want you to be delusional though.
Talk that talk.
Put me in the
Don't
room.
be delusional, be just because a person
Yo, what
comes
was
back.
doing it above the rim that took the place of Dwayne Martin? When he wasn't on the real team and he went with Tupac and then he came back to the team and the dude talking shit, he passed the ball to me. Then when he found out son
I know
came
you're talking
back,
about, but it's not coming to me.
Yeah.
Damn.
I forgot.
All I'm saying, I just don't want you to be just sharing you some insight to the man's room, barbershop talk. As much as you think you're lit, your kitty is lit, it's really not that. Sometimes it could be happenstance, circumstance. Sometimes it's like all else fail. I've done that.
True.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying that is the case for you, but you would never know. A man would never tell you your vagina is whack either. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Unless it's all the way trash.
There's men that still be
To
smashing
me,
girls
is it
with stink
you can think
kitties.
it is trash,
And
but
they're
they
not
don't
telling it.
talk
I
to
know
you.
that's
They don't.
wrong,
No,
bro.
they don't.
But
They
I
don't.
know
They
dudes
don't.
that
They don't.
smashing girls who got stink vaginas.
But I'm saying, but you're not gonna smash it no more, right? So that
But he knew.
He
It doesn't
know,
matter.
he know, and
He's-
still be smashing.
It doesn't matter.
And convenient to his perspective.
Yeah.
Even though you feel like he made it work.
Yeah.
If you feel like you making him work, but to him he don't feel like he really
So,
working.
wait,
Yeah.
so you would continue to hit trash pussy? Like if you had trash, like you would keep going.
I
back?
have.
If everything else fails,
I
I
have.
ain't gonna fry.
You know
I
why
have.
too?
I have
You know
to.
why too? Their personality be cool sometimes.
And
No,
that's
they be
what it is.
conversation.
I
they
got
be
you right now.
Man,
Men-
chill.
men-
I got you right now.
They be
hold
so
on, yo.
chill.
Nah, but I'm
Go
saying,
ahead, bro.
but females don't really understand that. Yo, listen, you're having a dope personality could get you a lot further than your pussy. You be surprised. A lot of niggas fucking chicks they don't really want to be with, but their personality and they whole aura is so dope that they don't mind being around it though.
JJ is
It's
good
even,
enough.
and it's great
It's-
when you
yeah.
got both.
You
Right.
think
It's good
married
enough, though.
people are out here with the best person they had sex with?
Hell no.
Nah.
Hell no.
no.
You said that with dictionary.
Hell no. But you know
both
what
of
it
y'all
was?
said that
Oh, tell it on the man.
I can't give you all the juice. because you think about it, like, I mean, yes, you want to strive. Let's be real. You want to strive for the pause. The lady want the man with the biggest dick. Stamina. Of course. You want the bag. You want it to be handsome. Whatever that is to you. Of course you strive for that. But you're like, damn, I can't. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take that. So that's what this first man like, damn, she's gorgeous. She ain't the best at head, but she's good at money management. She's good with the kids.
Exactly.
See, you know,
But that's the thing.
Exactly.
Women
When
don't
you
think
can do
that we
all
make
the
those
things
type
right.
of decisions.
Nah, but we really do.
We really do.
We
When
really
we
move
dating
like
and
that,
we in the
though.
dating process, we make those decisions and we actually say, like, you know what? The person that got the littest fucking sex, this bitch is all the way
She
toxic.
can't do
She
shit.
Y'all
don't
motherfuckers
work. She
got
can't
the full
cook.
package,
She
and that's
don't do
your
shit.
problem.
She's
I,
stressful.
like, I can't even see her taking care of kids. Like, yo, it like you think about that shit. Women think we don't think about that.
Nah,
Here
yo,
go the
And
here
I'll be
go the
honest, we're
women.
not trained to
Listen,
think
that's a
like
fact.
that.
Here go the
They got
woman's
full package.
defense.
but the fuck? Go ahead, bro.
Here goes a woman's defense. Like you said, I'm just gonna piggyback off of him all night with that. The first time was lit. You think that you're lit always. The second time, let's say it's lit. If it ever is not lit, you're gonna blame us. You're not gonna say that it was me. I had
Majority. He's right. Majority of the time.
They're not gonna say they had a bad
I would say
night.
it before I even got to it. If I'm not like feeling it, I'd be like, all right, look, I'm gonna be trash. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
hit it like
talking about
starfish.
you not feeling it. I'm talking about you are feeling it, and
You
it still
always
was
was lit.
an off night.
Yo,
You say you always lit.
as I say,
I'm always good.
men have sex with who they can, women have sex with who they
That ain't
want.
toxic,
And
that's
when
real.
it's time, when it
Right.
comes time for sex, men gotta show up and perform.
Always. We
I-
can't have an off
You
night.
don't have-
can't-
Mind you, I
can't-
need Steph Curry
Like,
for the last year.
If this dick don't
can
get
have a
hard,
rough night.
shit don't happen.
One
No.
night you fucking Sam Bowie. It's
Listen,
alright.
listen,
I was like,
listen.
what?
No, and I'm
Yeah,
speaking now. I'm
bullying,
speaking for
nigga.
women.
You
We are
fucking-
okay with you having a bad night,
Elmore
long
Spencer.
as that tongue is moving.
I don't mind making up for that. I've done that. I ain't
Yeah,
no front.
I'm fine with
I know
that.
I dropped
If
the
you-
ball.
Yeah, if,
Oh, I know I
if
did.
the oral
Dropped
is
the
a
ball.
hit,
Facts.
I'm okay. We ain't even gotta fuck. If the oral is a hit, I'm good.
I
I'm
can't-
good.
Look, y'all don't even
I
gotta
fucks
do
with
that. Y'all sometimes y'all don't even do that, and y'all still don't have
I'm
to
talking
show
about
up and
if-
perform.
No, if the man
That-
dropped the ball.
No, if
Yo,
you're doing
women,
it, I'm fine.
women
You
dropping the
can have
ball. Do
off
they
night.
ever have a drop the ball moment? Women don't never have to make it up with their mouth because they dropped the ball. It doesn't even
listen,
work
listen.
that
No,
way
it's
for
really not
y'all.
hurt.
Statistic.
Listen, hear
You're
ye,
doing the shit
hear
backwards,
ye,
that's why.
hear
Cooking
ye.
is first.
Y'all dropped enough jewels. Y'all dropped enough jewels. Let's go into
Yeah,
the
'cause I ain't
comparing
gonna
the
lie.
pressures.
Because this next topic has to do with everything.
Comparing the pressures
Yeah.
that both men and women have to face to prove they value.
We was kind of
Who
touching on
has
that.
Right,
more
exactly. Yo,
pressure?
she already was touching that already, so it goes hand in hand.
Just know that there's nobody shooting 100% from the field every night.
I ain't gonna front off back. It's obviously men, cause we got the most. Cause like men, like for us, we gotta come with a good job. We gotta come with the crib. We gotta come with stability. Like, and we gotta prove our value. Like women don't really have to. Like women can have the minimal, right? And a guy with value still gonna make it rock for them.
And don't try to get
don't cap right
don't
now.
Don't get
Do
sensitive
not cap.
because you're an example of someone who gets it.
Right,
We're
exactly.
talking
Because the
about
audience gonna
everybody
know.
don't get it and
The
hustle
audience
with
gonna
it.
know.
Okay, okay. All right, so this is what I have to say.
Don't cap with it. Cause
No
don't feel like
cap
cause
absolutely right.
Cause we got mad pressure that y'all
I'm
don't have.
agreeing. I am
Mad
agreeing
pressure.
with you. However, what I am going to say is that I think that depending on where the woman is in her life, that she can rock with you if you don't have a lot because y'all can grow together. Because I am so for broke people being together because they can build together. I just think that you don't have to prove your worth. Y'all just got to be in the same place in life so that y'all can build off one another. So if y'all both broke, y'all should be broke together and figure out how to get
So you're
some money.
saying a woman of high value is gonna come
You
down
have
to
to
a
just
woman with
meet your
no
match.
value though?
No, that doesn't.
No,
happen.
I'm saying that you have
Is
to.
she gonna
date-
but is she gonna do that though?
Say again?
A woman with high value, is she gonna come down and deal with a man with no value?
Yes, because I have.
No, but
Have I not?
but see,
Yeah, I know I have.
see, but wait.
I did. I
But
have.
No, okay,
but
yeah,
you-
all right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
you
but
have to
that's
give
her.
the extent of the value in the woman to actually show what type of man she's going for. If you talk about a woman that's like she's a Fortune 500 worker, let's say she getting $2 million a year. She's not going to get a dude from the gutter unless the circumstances of her surroundings is that bad. Atlanta,
Or-
talk your shit.
but
I
you
hate to
know
shout it
there's
out
so
like
many
that.
people women
Like
have dated down.
women
Talk
in
your shit.
Women in Atlanta say that they're doing that due to the fact that they feel that the actual choices of men in that the
scarce.
location is scarce,
Right.
and to find a man that obviously I'm not gonna go into that is in that line, they'll make that decision because the actual dynamics of the location is that bad. Okay. Now you will not hear that regularly. Now on my pro-black side of the table, I feel that no black man is loved properly without having money.
Lies.
Flat.
But I haven't
That's
value.
that's just my opinion. And I feel that most men, especially
What about
black
all the
men,
men? What about all the women that are in jail?
Wait.
All the men that are in jail that are married to women on the outside holding shit down.
I think that a woman in jail got a better
No,
shot
a man
than
in jail. How many men in jail that are fucking married and have significant others that are holding it down on the outside, and that man ain't bringing nothing to the table?
Okay, you're right.
How
In
many
this case,
women?
But why?
My brother-in-law was in
Have
that.
you ever seen the show Women?
My brother-in-law was in that.
Nah, that's true.
That means
that's
that they
true,
couldn't
that's true,
find
that's true,
nobody
that's
out
true.
here.
So that means that women
That's-
stay down because they have money and stuff like that to support a man that's in prison, but that's them dating down.
But why the fuck couldn't
I
you get a
want,
man
I,
out
want, I
here?
want you to touch
I'm just
this.
saying
I
it's a
want you to
whole
touch
room
this.
of- There's a whole
No,
field of women.
stay with
do
him.
that.
Stay with him. So explain the Nicki Minaj situation with that.
He
dude.
knew her since she was younger. They both knew each other since they were teenagers. That is a
Some be
different
making moves
situation.
anyway, yeah, like some. Like,
We
you know what I
both
mean?
was
Like,
broke
yeah, like
in
some
high
do his own
school
thing.
and all that.
He
Like,
hustle and
yo,
get some
I was
type of
hustling. I was
bag.
getting a little bit of money. Obviously, I knew you when we were children, almost close to. There's a different story. And if
With
we
that,
already
yeah,
had a
that's a different
fling,
story.
Listen, they're loving them men unconditionally too. You saying a man cannot be loved unconditionally if he don't have something. I'm saying that is completely the opposite because yes, you can.
All right.
There
Even
are
when we
women that
have something, we
conditionally-
not unconditional.
Yeah, there are women that conditionally love men just because of who they are, and they don't have fucking
What's-
two nickels to rub together.
what's the 3 P's for a man?
Provide.
What, power?
No.
Power ain't in it?
I know provider's one.
Profess.
Oh, you gotta break that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Protect.
Educated. Get out of
Provide,
here.
Yeah.
profess,
Use
protect.
like for our simple term
All
people
right.
listen.
So
No, you can break
a man
the-
has to provide.
PPP,
because
y'all.
a lot of women gonna look at the man and want him to be a provider. He's gonna have to profess with actually showing you that he wants you, he wants to be with you, and the whole 9 yards. And he has to protect because obviously it's protect you, protect your offspring, and the whole 9 yards, and protect.
Protect don't
the
got nothing to do with money
union.
though.
That's
The
what I'm saying.
brokest nigga can protect.
Wait!
I
You
think
missed the
protect-
first one.
It's provide.
Provide.
But you got, maybe you speaking from like, I don't know, some years back. Right now, you got too many fucking women that's out here just trying to get it popping. They're not looking for a provider. They're looking for a partner.
But the ones that's
the
trying to
difference.
get it popping, they have the hardest
They're looking
problem
for a
getting
partner.
somebody.
They don't want.
But
They
I know
have the
niggas
hardest
that can
problem getting
provide
somebody
that can't
can meet
protect.
them where they are and they can grow together.
But-
like for
but-
me, I'm not looking for a nigga to
Be
provide nothing for me.
Why?
I'm looking for a
I'ma-
partner.
I mean,
I'm gonna
that's
say
true.
one thing.
Partner.
I must. When you said a man with the bag gets love more. I'm gonna say this: not that he gets love more, he gets respected more, not love. Because women do, and it's unfortunate that they respect a man with money.
Money and status.
So,
But we
and
be
that's
thinking they corny too. I'm telling
No,
y'all.
no,
They be
no.
corny.
Look,
They
look,
do be
like,
corny.
he's a
Sometimes.
goofball.
Sometimes.
no. That's after, but
2%.
no,
but you
that's
gotta get there to see that he's a
Thank you. I was
goofball.
about to say that because for the most part, like Literally, like I know men that have the MTA workers and the men that's like beyond there. And
Whoa!
You work
Oh,
for
we gonna
MTA.
talk. So you know what? Let me tell you, this dude, right, helping me because I'm in the process of that. So
Okay.
he was like, yo,
MTA squad.
he pulled up. I pulled up to his house, and then, make a long story short, a lady comes up to the place, and he's like, all right, I'll talk to you later, or go to the back, or go somewhere. Anyway, whatever. So he said, yo, come in my house. And, you know, he showed me his man cave. It's lit. So he got his wife upstairs, and then I was like, yo, was the lady that came with your wife? He said, no. I was like, hey. He said, somebody I'm smashing. I was like, hold up. You got your wife upstairs, and you got your. He said, let me tell you this.
I pay for it.
The man makes the money, has power. And the women respect
Cheating is
that.
a rich man's sport.
So my point. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
you're
she got
actually.
that.
So you're actually supporting
now.
it. You're supporting it. So let me bring it back. So let me bring it back full circle. So let me bring it back full circle, and I want you to speak for you and some of the ladies. Not every lady's gonna agree with you, but I'm gonna put this on you right now. Man with the bag, man with no bag. And then wait. Because you want a relationship, you want love, you want marriage, but who are you going to first? You don't know nothing about these two men. All you know,
I only know about their financial situation.
You don't know nothing about these two men besides
Their
this
financial
got the bag.
And man don't have bag.
That's what I know about them. That's the only thing
That's
I
the
know.
only thing you know.
That's it.
Pick wisely.
Exactly. You want it easy, and life ain't easy.
Okay, so all I know is that
Because-
one has money and one doesn't have money.
Right. Who are you rolling the dice with?
Yes. That's the options. Yes.
You don't know shit else.
I don't know
Yes.
nothing else, but one has money and one does not have money.
And don't cap right now. Don't be.
Do not cap. She gonna ask some shit like, what they look like.
That's why I purposely said I'm gonna give you those two. Then I give you some layers afterwards. But right now,
I have to
all
choose.
you know is bag, no bag.
But I'm just sorry.
That's it.
Don't do the women thing and
shit.
actually just try to come up with some
You know
extra
why I
shit.
say that?
Don't
9
do
out
that.
of 10 times when you walking down the street, you never know what a person really is. All you see is what you get. So I pull up in a BMW. Oh, he got a nice BMW.
No
you
bag.
don't know. Okay.
No bag.
Okay.
Look, and here goes
Okay.
another. Here
I'll
goes
tell you why.
here goes
I'll
here goes
tell you why.
another thing. Here goes
I'll
another
answer
thing.
that,
Hold
but-
on. Because the one thing also, how are you reacting when you get to the actual
All I know is about
lower
money,
members?
One got money, no bag.
Because some women gonna say when they get to the lower members, that's a problem too. So that's gonna be another big factor also. So you obviously didn't know what type of dick you was getting in the mix of that either. So guess what?
I'm saying no
That
bag.
hot crazy matrix for women is
I answered
different.
the question.
Money.
She did.
Do you want to know why?
Go ahead.
She is.
Okay, I'm saying no bag. Why? Because the man pulling up with the BMW.
No. Don't do that.
No.
I just did that. I should never say that.
Okay,
She's going there.
Listen, okay.
Bag, no bag.
Okay, I'm saying no bag.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason why I'm saying no
It's
bag
30
is
seconds
because,
left on the shot clock.
is because I feel like men who do have bags tend to be a little bit more cocky. They have more options.
I'm gonna leave this for the next one. I'm about
Yeah,
to say
they have
you
more
was
options.
cocky this whole
They
time. Talking
more
about your shit
cocky.
fire.
That ain't got nothing to do with money.
Let it rock. Until another episode.
So pretty much the man with no bag is the safer option for y'all then, because you're saying that he don't have no options.
He would be,
Safer.
to me, more committed. He would be
AKA
safer.
what you said.
But I'm going back to the piece. He would protect.
The man with no bag.
How you
I
know
said
that?
that. I said that the dude. There's
He would-
dudes that
he
get
would
all the money in the
protect-
world and they soft as terry
Yeah.
cloth.
And,
So, I
and
said-
then he said he may not have no bag right now. That's the thing.
Alright,
He
Now
gonna
we'll
work
give
his
you
way
that.
to
Yeah,
a
he
bag.
may not have no
I
bag
gotta
right
give you
now.
that.
So
Because
maybe
I always tell women that
You have said
there's a
that
difference from being broke financially and broke mentally.
Mentally.
He may not
So
always
that's
be
why I
ready.
didn't make it easy. I wanted to see where you was at because how many people we seen rich, right, and they went bankrupt? How many people we seen rich and they killed themselves? So that's why I said.
Money don't make you
But
happy.
women, like you said, usually do respect the man with the bag, and that is your preference.
Yo.
But
I
going
want
back to
you.
the
I want
question.
you. We running out, but I want you to come back because I
Nah.
have another.
Shit.
angle.
He coming back. He coming back. Yo, he
I
coming
need
back.
you to come back because I have another
back.
angle of that.
back.
But if I say it right now, we're gonna go over.
All right, damn.
But I got something for you, and
All right.
remember that I do.
No.
And I need
I'm
you
here.
to come back.
Yeah. I'm here, man.
So
This
listen,
was
yo.
dope.
So bottom line, before we dip all around the room, who got more pressure in the situation, men or females? What you think?
I say men.
Man.
I say men.
Hombre.
Men.
Man. So listen, you heard it first. Listen, it's your boy Reposado Rel, aka Fleon Sanders, and you are
Fleon.
now tuned into It's Fucking Political, episode 19. I got
AKA more sweaters than anybody else.
AKA more sweaters, AKA whatever you want to call me. Listen, I got my people in the room with me. Listen, if you next up, state your name, talk your shit.
It's fucking political.
Bulletproof, scummy.
Bulletproof Lenny.
Bulletproof Lenny, scumbag Lenny, toxic Lenny.
Toxic Crusader. Creature from the Blue Lagoon.
Chicago.
Shite-town.
Finest, we here. It's fucking political, we here.
It's fucking political Tony Dre, aka Draymond Green, aka Young Morris,
you was Steph Curry tonight.
Young
You was Steph Curry tonight.
with the 3-pointer.
You was Steph tonight, though.
I was
Y'all
on
was
my. I
Steph.
guess I was on my extra jump shot light skin shit.
Yeah, sir.
Dating is a gamble on Amazon right now. I'm still
Go get
5
it.
stars. Passing it on to the next crew.
Hush, aka How You Stop 'Em, aka No Noise, aka Forgive What You Missed, aka Loving to Be Here, aka listen, check out the EP, A Quiet Place. It's on all major platforms. New Music Fridays is still a thing, and we up out of here after our guests give
Talk
us
your
closing.
shit, talk your shit.
Boy, Oliver, it was a
Yeah,
pleasure
yeah.
being here on It's Fucking Political. Thank you for having me.
Not the
Once
choking.
Again, IG is Oliver L. Luke. Thank you. You guys were
And
amazing.
he got to
This is
come
dope.
back. I'm
You
already
got- yeah, I'm
requesting
with it, I'm with
his
it.
second
I'm with that.
appearance.
Thank you.